So on the radar, yo, I got a special guest here with me today. Jay Loud, what up?
Yo, what's good? J-Lo in the cut.
Yo, Deep End out now. Project out now. Congratulations. Happy to have new music from you in 2021. How are you feeling now that, this body of work is out into the world?
I'm ready to go crazy. This is just the beginning. This is just literally like the first mixtape of the year, so we finna go crazy.
You plan on dropping a lot more this year?
Yes, sir.
Well, because I know we had the Fuck It EP last year, and like I feel like the Fuck It EP, like the cover of it, it just like it was very 2020. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, because like it was just like there was like a lot going on in it, and I'm like, man, this is definitely it. And then of course before that, you had the Naptown in 2019. So
Yeah.
with this, is this project, for you? Obviously, it's like 5-6 songs, correct?
Yes, sir.
Is this so for you? Do you feel like this is more of like a Naptown vibe, or do you feel like it's more like the Fuck It EP?
This is more of a Naptown vibe.
Okay.
This is back to like the roots, you know what I'm saying, of what I really, what I really like to do as far as like expressing myself through music.
So, when you were making this project, what was kind of your vision for? Like, what kind of inspired the whole concept behind it? What is like some of like the little, I don't even want to say secrets, but like the little nuances that kind of brought this project to life?
It was kind of like I was just in grind mode. Like I recorded about like 3 of the songs here. I think, yeah, pretty sure. Give me a sec. Yeah, 3 songs. I recorded 3 of the songs myself here
Okay.
At the home studio I got set up. So it's like I just been in grind mode and I've been trying to make different type of music and that can just branch off into different areas with other people and stuff that people will feel a whole lot more than the regular amount would. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to make diverse music. So
Right, right. And so if this is more of a nap time vibe, why wait like 2 years to kind of get back into like this pocket of, what's like the I guess the story there of like kind of, obviously last year was a crazy year. I'm sure you were probably in a position where you're like, oh, I don't want to drop music now because I can't perform or whatnot. But what kind of was like, the 2 year wait, I guess, in a sense, to kind of return to that type of style or, project?
so like me in general, my style is like it's constantly changing. It's probably gonna still constantly change.
Mm-hmm.
I've already found my pocket, but it's like I don't like staying in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? Like I like doing like I just like being versatile. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
the whole Naptown album was versatile. You know what I'm saying? Like it was never on the same vibe. Everything was the same vibe. It was like, no, it was just about how I could be versatile and still explain how I'm feeling at the moment. You know what I'm saying? So with this one, it's just I've really been going through, certain issues and I've just currently overcame them. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I feel like it would be a whole lot easier for me to explain everything now that I've overcame it and stuff. So I just put it all into some music and stuff. And then when I go back and listen to it, it kind of reminds me of some of the songs that I have
Mm-hmm.
on Naptown, but it's not the same at all. It's just kind of brings the same vibe. Basically, it's more closer to Naptown vibe than it is to the fucking EP.
Right, right. And you mentioned things that you were going through, and one of my favorite songs on the project was "Father," which is the last song on it. And you're talking a lot about like early on in your life and whatnot. And of course I'm assuming things with your own father. Um,
Yeah.
Talk to me about that record because I felt like that record was definitely for me one of the stronger records on the project, especially because you're kind of I felt like you were really putting your pain and your emotion and just kind of getting all these things out on it.
Yeah. With me, I don't like to honest to God truth, I don't have any therapists anymore. I don't really have somebody I could just vent to and all types of stuff like that. So everything that I'm feeling, I kind of just want to let it out on like, my music, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? And me going through the personal relationships that I've had with my alleged father and all of that, it's kind of just it's I mean it's old news. It's like not for me, but like as far as like it being an issue for other kids, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of people has gone through the same thing. So it's like, you know what, let me make something that I know for a fact somebody's gonna feel. You know what I'm saying? Like regardless if it's the best song or not, it's still something that somebody feels, and it doesn't mean I'm robbing somebody or I'm just selling drugs or getting money and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm flexing and all of that. Like, nah, it's like I want y'all to really understand how I feel about certain situations. So
Got you. You know, I also have to say I really loved the cover art for No Safety with the burning house and whatnot. Explain to me, you know, with that record, like why was that record kind of like your first choice to be, all right, this is how we're gonna introduce this project, this is how we're gonna, you know, begin this rollout, and this is how I want to do this.
yeah. Um Honestly, I just felt like it was really simple. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was like really, really simple. Um, I just thought, it's there's no safety where I come from. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I'm like, okay, I want it to be like, I just felt like a dark vibe with the no safety thing. Like I just felt like it was like, I want a house that's burning. I really wanted like caution tape around it, but it was kind of like a little corny to do the caution tape. So I needed to fit something around that. And then one of my favorite colors is turquoise. So I wanted to implement that. And it kind of goes off of the song Lick, the single Lick that I first released. And it has like a turquoise color and setting. So I kind of wanted to give people that old like vibe, like, okay, this is like me giving y'all me. You know what I'm saying? Like this is the real me. So
Right, like it fits like a similar aesthetic with the turquoise, right? But it's a little different and something new at the same time.
So,
And I loved how that came out, man. That like even like I'm a big like I really appreciate some good cover art. So when I saw that, I was like I like the turquoise obviously immediately grabs you, but then like the house on fire, like I don't know, it was just like it's
aesthetically pleasing
and nice to look at, even though it's a house on fire, which I mean you wouldn't say
yeah.
that's normally like I to look at, but you're looking at it, you're like it's cool.
Yeah, it's like you would want to see a house on fire with nobody in it, and it's not really anybody's property. So it's aesthetically pleasing, it's everything. So it's, you know, that's really what I want to do with my album covers. I want it to be aesthetically pleasing. I don't really want it to like it's gonna stand out on its own because of how aesthetically pleasing it is. I don't want to make it stand out. You know what I'm saying? Like I want it to just be aesthetically pleasing, and it'll stand out on its own because it's aesthetically pleasing. So
Right. And so we got the video out for that now. What other stuff do you have planned, like visual wise, for the rollout of this album?
I got Need It Back video coming soon.
Dope.
That one's actually dropping with the project. Well, I mean,
So it's out because like when we're recording this, we're right before the project releases, but it's out with the project now.
Yes.
Amazing.
So as soon as the mixtape drop, Need It Back video visuals will be available on all platforms. I mean not all platforms, on YouTube. My bad. Other than that, I got Slogan. I'm shooting a video for Slogan, so we're gonna try to drop that pretty soon. After that, you know, I might think about doing like a little skit or visual for Father. You know, I haven't really made up my decision yet.
Right.
But
especially because of how, you know, how much that song is like, I guess, emotionally, and you know, just kind of like, you know, wanting to do
I would have to really
I
would have to really put the pieces together on that one, like for real.
Right.
Other than that, I just want to keep on recording new material. I have a lot of exclusive things, a lot of exclusive music that I've been recording. And I just want to see, you know, if those are the type of songs that I should take the next step with, which we feel like it's strongly suggested that it should be the next step in my direction with my music.
Right. And, you know, so I'll scroll through your gram and, you know, you'll be here in the studio with a lot of people. like I'd like scroll through, all right, studio, all right, Tank, oh, Sevyn Streeter. Okay. So what have you been working on? Cause like off the rip, you know, Tank, Sevyn Streeter, what is the connection here? What have you been working on? Obviously this project doesn't have any features like that, but what's coming in the future, I guess, or, you know, what have you been kind of cooking up with them?
I will not tell. No, I'm just, I was just playing, but no, I got like, you know, long story short, with them, we're gonna make a whole lot of great music. We've already made like a song each with I got a song with Sevyn Streeter, and I also have a song with Tank. So we're just gonna, I don't know, I kind of just want to like make a whole project where it's just me and a lot of the R&B singers that, you know, were very, very big at one point of it, like, and they're still big, but like, I mean, like
inspired you.
Yeah, all yeah, there we go. All of like they're not really old school because old school to me is like before my time.
Hmm.
And even though they were kind of before my time, it was like, I grew up off of their music. So, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of
Facts.
like, yeah, I can't really say that it's before my time. Like Chris Brown is before my time, but at the same time, I grew up listening to him. So,
So
um,
if you did a project, right? Because you're saying you want to do a project with like all the people who inspired you. Obviously, Tank, Seven Streeter. But who else? Who else would you want to have on that project that you haven't gotten to connect with yet? Like, let's manifest this right now. Who do you want to have on that project that you haven't been able to connect with just yet?
on a new, oh, you're talking about the project of where I want to work with,
Yeah, with all the R&B artists.
um, Bryson Tiller.
Okay,
Um,
nice.
Bryson Tiller is one. Um, I would love to work with. Hmm,
I feel like I hear the Bryson Tiller and what's the word I'm looking for? Like I feel like I could see you and Bryson on a song together. You know what I'm saying? I see the Bryson influence, and I'm like, I definitely think that would work like perfectly.
yeah, it's me, Bryson Tiller. I would love to do a song with Bruno Mars if he wouldn't mind.
I
Uh,
like I like how you said that. If he wouldn't mind just coming to the studio, doing a song with me real quick.
yeah, I want to do a song with Chris Brown for sure.
Of course.
Um, who else could I really like that I genuinely want to release a song with? Female artist wise now, I would say that I definitely want to do a song with LMA.
Oh yes,
Um,
good
I feel
choice.
like I feel like that would be a strong record. For some reason, I don't know why I'm thinking it, but going back to the male side, I would say me, Jacquees, and Vito. Um,
Dope.
those are like me and Jacquees and Vito on the same track, like all three of us. So I feel like that'd be really dope. Once again, female wise, I would say what is her name? Summer Walker. Boom. Summer Walker.
if she
It's
doesn't
like
quit, if she doesn't quit music, you know what I'm saying? We never know these days.
I, I I hope it doesn't come down to that. What's the girl name?
Her, yep,
Her. I would
her.
love to do a song with her too.
Let's get all the modern people on this project. Let's do it.
Yeah, like because they're also inspirements to me because they're who I listen to now as a teenager growing up into an adult.
Mm,
So it's like, that's what
facts.
inspires me to go further and inspires me to be different with my music and be versatile with my melodies. So
Right.
I would like to do, for some reason, I would love to do a song with Alicia Keys. Like, I don't know why, but I just feel like me and Alicia Keys could do something crazy together. I don't know why, but yeah. So
I,
it's a lot of people.
we gotta manifest these out into the world because I feel like come on, you gonna at least nail at least 3 or 4 of them in the next like couple years. You feel me?
Wait, what? What do you mean?
What
You
do you
talking about? Wait, you talking about like? Wait, what?
like nail these collabs? Oh, you thought some
Oh,
other
okay.
shit. Oh nah. Well, yo,
I'm
bro,
sorry.
where's your thought process at, my guy?
You
What
didn't
the
say.
yo
You didn't say
yo?
nail the collabs at first. You said you're gonna nail at least 3 of these. You said you're
Yo,
gonna nail at least 3 of these artists in the next like couple of years. I'm like, wait, what?
wait, what? No, I meant the collabs. You gonna have at least three of these in the chamber for sure.
Okay, all right. Yeah. I really want the Bryson Tiller, Chris Brown, and the third one,
Mm.
like the one that I would actually want to be for sure and like to be secure is definitely Chris Brown, Bryson Tiller, and what's the guy's name? What's that guy's name? Uh
That you mentioned already, Bruno Mars.
no, not Bruno Mars. I want to do a song with him too, but it's somebody else. What's his name? Anthony Hamilton.
Oh, there you go.
I've done a song with Tank, so why not be able to do a song with Anthony Hamilton?
There you go. We go manifest that. So I also kind of wanted to ask you. I know obviously you're affiliated with Art Club and Asylum.
Yes, sir.
what's your situation right now? Like how does that work out?
Oh, that just reminded me. I want to do a song with Janae Echo. That just reminded me of that. Like, thank you
You
for saying that, because
you're
it was
welcome.
so many female names I couldn't even think of. But yes, and how does it, like, you're talking about like how does we work together, or
Yeah,
like
how's that all kind of break down?
basically we just brainstorm on ideas and then we just all make it happen at the same time. Like
Okay.
we work together on everything. We make sure everything's communicated through every single one of us, and we work hard, we stay dedicated, and all we do is work, 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 work.
I love that. I love that. So I was also on your gram before, and I noticed, like, I have to ask you this because this was so random, but I saw Macklemore follows you, and
Yes, sir.
I needed to understand what the connection here was.
The connection with Macklemore, really, I think I just hit him up, and no, I think I'm not really sure how. No, he just followed me out the blue.
Out of the
I really,
blue.
like, I swear I really don't know what happened. I'm not sure if somebody shared my stuff or something, but I just, I messed with his music or whatever, and I liked a couple of his videos. He's based out. Well, I'm pretty sure he's from Washington, right?
Yes, I think
Okay,
he's
so
from
yeah,
Seattle. Yeah.
yeah. So that's how I heard about him, and I like some of his videos and stuff like that. But he just followed me out the blue, and I was like, what? I'm like, what? So I followed him back. And then yeah, so ever since then, we just been cool. We tapped in a couple of times. We've talked about it.
In
Not sure
passing.
yeah, I know I'm talking about, I'm not sure if he would let me get on the track with him, but it is
You never
possible.
know until you ask.
Yeah. Closed mouths don't get fed. You're right. We'll see though. I don't really want to like reach out too much to people and stuff like that.
Not facts. You want it to happen like naturally. You want it to be like genuine and all, just kind of like, we did this together, and it wasn't just like you want it to be like a genuine connection when you make these records.
Yes, sir. But yeah, the whole thing about this, this deal and everything, Taj King Entertainment, our club chief, Dallas and everything, it's a partnership deal that I decided to take. So that's why that's the reason why we're linked in so much, is because it's a partnership deal. So we're all working together. So hopefully we can get any feature that we want, when the time comes. Like, oh, I want a Drake feature, so give me that, please. And then, oh, okay, you need a Drake feature. Okay, boom.
Yes, that would be fucking amazing. It's gonna it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. We're gonna manifest it. We're gonna make sure that all these like amazing things that we're talking about right now like come to fruition, and it all begins with this deep end project too.
Yeah.
And just pushing forward with it.
And it's crazy because, I mean, this isn't about Drake. This is about me and us right now. But for some reason, Drake has stayed relevant for so long. Like he's been back there when, Lil Wayne first came out and all of them. Like he's been out that long. Yeah. And he stayed relevant because, he learned how to stay fresh and new. Like even till now, he still doesn't know how to drop stuff, and it sounds like, nowadays music. So yeah, it's crazy how he could do it. So that's why I said I want him on a track. That'd be dope. So
yeah, that would be amazing. Well, obviously the project is out now. You planning on dropping again this year? What else do the people got to be on the lookout for from you in 2021 and beyond?
I'm gonna be on the top 100 billboards. I'm either gonna be number 5, number 10, or I'm gonna be number 1 eventually. Like it's gonna come. Like I'm being humble, like for real when I say this, but it's literally like it has to happen. It's not even that, oh, I just know it's gonna happen. It's like it has to happen. So y'all be on the lookout for me being on the billboards, like dead serious.
What other projects are you dropping this year that they got to be in tune with? So we obviously deep end out now. How many times are you thinking about dropping this year?
So I want to drop at least the album. Because right now this isn't an album, this is a mixtape. I want to drop a album in the ending of this year, close to the ending. I want to drop a couple of mixtapes and stuff like that. At least 2 more mixtapes. That's about it. But I don't really want to do too much this year. You know, I kind of want to make them want me. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to drop music, but not too much music to where the point they would get irritated from me. So I
Right.
want them to be like, I miss his voice, man. Where like when is he gonna drop something? Boom, drop something. Oh my God. Okay, boom.
I'm
And I
happy
just
he's back and shit.
yes, sir.
Well, until that next drop, we got Deep End out now. I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to chop it up with me today.
Of
Let the people
course.
know, because obviously, they gotta miss you. So let them know where they could follow you at. All your social medias, anything else they gotta know. Now is the time to go ahead and plug that in.
Yes, sir. So my IG is jloud317. Same thing as my Facebook, same thing as my Twitter. Um, I gotta be more active on TikTok. So I guess follow me on TikTok, jloud317 with a 5 at the end. Um, not only that, my what's it called? My Triller, jloud317. So everybody add me on all of those platforms. If you ever want to ask me any questions, you want any inspirement, if you even want to just have an insight on what it is to be a music artist and deal with beat choices and all types of, vibes of which and directions you want to go off in music, let me know. My DMs is open. So not gonna be, Hollywood or whatever. I'll be busy, but I got you.
Boom. Well, make sure y'all go follow him on, especially TikTok and Triller, because you know how important those apps are nowadays. Make sure you go follow him on everything. Make sure y'all go tap in to Deep End the mixtape out now. Make sure you keep it locked because he's got a lot more coming in 2021 and beyond. Until next time, J Loud on the radar, baby.
Yes, sir. All right, then, Gabe.